Hey guys, what's up? It's Tinker Tailor here today. I'm finally bringing you this build. So when I did this build, I think I did this build exactly a month ago. Not exactly. Yeah, over a month ago. No. Turns out I don't know how to read. I did it about 2 to 3 weeks ago. And I've been like hinting at like, oh yeah, I'm doing this really cool build, but I blah blah blah. And here it is. It's this build. And it's probably, you guys are probably like, okay, it's a build. It's like not that fantastic and great. But I had so much fun doing this. I think it was really quite interesting to try and follow the floor plan in The Sims. I don't know how many of you have tried to build things that are not from The Sims and build them in The Sims. So obviously the inspiration for this is up. But yeah, like how do you make it look good? Like not that I think this looks bad, but like how do you convert real world measurements to Sims? It was really difficult for me, and I just spent forever trying to play around with everything and getting frustrated, and I think I took a couple of breaks, but like how do you make it? And I feel like I've done a pretty good job. Like maybe not fantastic and the best, but for what I can do in The Sims, what I can currently do in The Sims, I feel like I did a decent job. Yeah, I don't know. If you disagree and you hate it, definitely let me know because you're entitled to that opinion and I love hearing feedback from people. But yeah, I don't know, I just felt like this build was different and it's good. I mean, I say it's different, but like I don't normally do this style, but it's also not my build. It's a different build and I love it. I think it's really helped me kind of get outside my comfort zone and figure out how to do things. I don't want to say differently again, but I wouldn't think to do a build like this. I mean, it's so different to what I would do, but it looks good. I love the up house. I don't think I'd want to live there, but I love this entire house. I think the one thing I forgot to put in was the hose, which I really wanted to put in by the back door. Um, but I think that's the only thing I forgot. But I love it. I think it's fantastic that The Sims, like, we can do something like this in The Sims. So, I don't know, it's kind of exciting. Anyway, another thing I decided to do was ask an AI to come up with ideas or hacks for The Sims. I don't know if I've already talked about this. I think I might have mentioned it, but I've never actually gone into detail about it. So I have no idea, but I asked it twice, so we have, I can't count, 12, yeah, 12 different ideas. Some of them we kind of already have, but some of them are like, huh, I've never really thought about that. So the first one is the eco-friendly living pack, which, I mean, we already have. So it gives a little description for each one of them. And this one says, this expansion pack could focus on eco-friendly living, including solar panels, wind turbines, and other sustainable living options. So we've already got that. That's, instead of being the eco-friendly living, it's just eco-living. Eco-lifestyle, sorry. The second one is the Zoo Pack, an expansion pack that allows players to create and manage their own zoos. Players can design animal habitats, hire zookeepers, and even adopt and care for animals. I would love to do something like this, provided that the zoo spaces were big enough. So, like it's, they've got to be big enough for the animals to live in. You can't just be like, oh, here's a tiny little enclosure. The next one is the Beach Vacation Pack. This would allow Sims to go on beach vacations, complete with beach-themed activities such as surfing, beach volleyball, and sandcastle building. I feel like that would be a lot of fun. Although I'm not entirely sure how you would have a beach vacation and not have it like, I don't know. Like, you could have it similar to Jungle Adventure, I guess, where you like go on vacation to the place and whatnot, but I don't know. There's the Real Estate Mogul pack. This pack could allow players to build and manage their own real estate empire. Players could build, sell, and rent out properties, manage tenants, and deal with property taxes. I think this would be so much fun if we could dominate the land grabs, basically. If we could just be like, oh, land grabs, you own that school, guess what? I'm buying it from you. I think that would be fantastic. I think that would be so much fun. And I mean, who wouldn't want to do that? Just see what would happen to the land grabs because they would still have to autonomously live on their own. There's the World Traveler Pack, an expansion pack that would allow players to travel to different countries and experience different cultures. Players could immerse themselves in local traditions, try new foods, and learn new languages. So, I feel like that's similar to... Is it the... Sims 3 has one like that? I haven't played a lot of The Sims 3, but I feel like Sims 3 has something like that. So I feel like that would be cool and fun to have. And I guess Jungle Adventure, not Jungle Adventure. I don't know, some of these packs we have now, they're kind of like, oh, well, here's an example of something you previously had, but on a smaller scale. The next one is a sports pack. So it would add new sports such as basketball, soccer, and tennis, and allow players to participate in sports tournaments and competitions. I'm not too sure how excited I'd be about that one, but I think it would be cool to be like a proper athlete. Like, you could train and race and compete and all these other things. I think that would be fun. And like your fitness skill would affect it, and the amount of times you've practiced would affect it. And there's the space exploration pack. An expansion pack that will allow Sims to explore space, complete with new careers, skills, and space-themed items. This feels a bit like... I can't remember what it's called. The one... As I said, the one with aliens, but yeah, I'm sure all of you know what I'm talking about. The one where we already have aliens and you can explore space. And there's the astronaut career and things like that. So that was the first time I asked. And the second time I asked, I got 5 more ideas. So I had an amusement park pack, which would allow players to build and manage their own amusement park. You could design roller coasters and other attractions, hire staff, and manage the finances of the park. You could also introduce new amusement park themed items such as cotton candy machines and arcade games. I feel like this is leaning a little too much outside of The Sims. I feel like if the amusement park was already built and we could just go there and run it, that would be fine, but it would just be too much to be able to do it all ourselves. If that's something you're interested in, there are already games like that out there. So, I don't know. Yeah. Then there's the Time Traveler Pack, which would allow you to travel through time and explore different eras. You could visit ancient civilizations, medieval castles, or futuristic cities. This pack could also introduce historical-themed items such as armor, swords, and antique furniture. This is very much like how they're getting us to vote on the new kits. If they could turn that into a giant pack instead, that would be fantastic. I'm very conflicted how I feel about, do I want the castles or the futuristic? Because I want them both, but I'd rather them both be packs instead of kits, but we all know kits are now the thing that's happening. There's a Sims University pack, which we already have. So you could earn degrees, pursue careers in fields such as law, medicine, and engineering, introduce new uni themes such as textbooks, dorm furniture, and scientific equipment. Like, we have a lot of that already. The Carnival Pack, which introduces carnival-themed items and activities such as carnival games, food booths, circus acts. Players could attend or even run their own carnival events, complete with prizes and attractions. I think that would be super cute if we could actually run a little stall at a carnival. And then the last one is the Hollywood Pack, which would allow Sims to pursue careers in the entertainment industry. Obviously, we already have this one, but it says players could create their own movies and TV shows, attend red carpet events, and interact with other celebrities. This pack could also introduce new Hollywood themes items such as cameras, microphones, and director's chairs. Like, we have all of that already, and I think, oh, not all of that, but like all of that pack. I feel like some of these though would be super fun. I just closed it. I would love the amusement park pack, I reckon, or the real estate mogul pack, or the zoo pack. I'm not too sure how I'd feel about a sports pack. The carnival pack seems like fun too, but again, these I think when I wrote in, I specifically wanted packs, not kits. But yeah, you know, who knows how that'll go, if that'll ever happen, sort of thing. And I'm kind of under the assumption, yeah, it's probably not gonna happen. But hey, we can always hope and wish for Sims 5 to come out with some detailed packs like this. Preferably packs, not kits. If they introduce kits in Sims 5, I think a lot of people will be really unhappy. And people will also be really unhappy if they introduce like we're just going to give you a bunch of items, but you have to buy them individually. I think that would also drive people insane. I mean, some people would like it because it means you're not spending all your money on like, well, you know, I bought this pack, but I only like 2 or 3 things from it, so you could just go and buy those 2 or 3 things. But there are other people who are like, are you kidding me? I would like everything, and now I have to pay more because they're doing it by item, not by pack or kit. So I don't know. I'm scared for the future, but we'll see what happens when we get there. Also, I did use some NoCC Art, and I also did use Sims from the gallery who I did not make. I think the Sims are Mama Mazarines, and I cannot for the life of me remember the name of the people who came up with the art, so I will put them in the description below. Please check them out, because, well, I wouldn't have had the art without them. Yeah, so yeah, if you like the art or the build, or not the build, the Sims, please check out the relevant people in the description below. I am not taking any glory for that, because I did not build these characters, these Sims, and I did not do the art of the waterfall. I think I have another waterfall art somewhere else. I also did not do that. So if you are liking them, check out the description. The names of these people will be there, because yeah, I didn't do it. They did, and they should deserve all the glory. The only reason why I know the Sim creator, the CAS creator, is because I downloaded them maybe half an hour ago to take screenshots with. I had another one, but I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it, so I decided just to go with someone else's build. And yeah, here we are. I also think I made Ellie and Carl sit in the wrong chairs, because I'm pretty sure Carl's chair is the purple one, and I made Ellie sit in it in the screenshot. We can just ignore that. We can just pretend I didn't do that. I've only just realized that now, and I'm not going back to take more screenshots. I would if I wasn't already late with this build. So apologies with that, because yeah, I'm late with this build. Whoopsies. I spent a long time yesterday doing a lot of work, and then I was supposed to have a meeting, and I thought I would blah blah blah. I had a lot of things to do, didn't get them done, and then decided I would do it later. And then when later came, my roommates were like, hey, let's go get ice cream. And I went, ice cream sounds fantastic. So here we are. Ice creamless. No, videoless with ice cream. And I also bought juice, because I've been really wanting juice for a long time, and I just never got around to buying it. But now I have, and I have it, and I love it. I have the juice, and I'm excited to drink it. I haven't had any yet, because Well, I had ice cream, so I didn't want to mix ice cream and juice in my stomach. I just don't think that would have been a good mix. Anyway, yeah, this is the build that I've been mentioning, as I said at the start. If you like it, please let me know. If you think I was inaccurate, also please let me know. I did find a floor plan online, and I had a look at the scene where Carl and his little house fly away for the first time, with, like, when the old people's home people are trying to come collect him, and he's like, just give me a minute, I need to say goodbye to the house, and then, yeah, the house goes bye-bye. I watched that scene quite a lot so that I could get a lot of the details from, not the side that has all the trees going in, the big yellow side, and you know what, they kind of showed multiple sides, so I was pausing it and looking every 10 seconds to see, yeah, like, what would happen, so, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I keep saying anyway, like that's gonna change. I also wanted to take photos with Ellie and Carl being older and not younger, because in this world, in this build, Ellie and Carl stay forever together, and they make it to Granite Falls together. Like, the reason why I did it on this lot was because it's near a waterfall, and I kind of wanted to be like, look, there's the waterfall they wanted to go to, and look, they're together and they're happy. So yeah, but I couldn't find any old couple them, because there was also, yeah, that, like, I could have just deleted the other characters who that was also put in, because some people would put the dog and the kid whose name I haven't watched in a long time, I've forgotten. I think Doug is the dog, and I can't remember the kid's name, but yeah. So yeah, we just have younger them, but yeah, if you've enjoyed it, please let me know down below. I post twice a week, and hopefully I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.